Before we start the video, I want to take this time to shout out my KOG member of the month, Ryan McDonough. Big thanks for being a loyal KOG member. If you want your name here, consider hitting that join button for exclusive channel benefits. How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today once again we're jumping into rank, and this time we're trying out some new aromas. Aroma's got a new update from the new box, so the deck kind of got like incredibly updated. So we have a lot of support for aromas. Before, they were pretty simple. Maybe like the most recent thing was they added maybe Angelica, so the basics can pretty much synchro, and it was all right. Like a lot of the cards were card trader exclusive and so on and so forth. But then with the new addition of a new box, we got some new really strong cards like Humid Winds over here, which basically says pay 1,000. Literally search any aroma monster and you add it to your hand. It's a continuous trap. You can get it searched once during each turn, so on your turn and your opponent's turn. So by the time that it's the third turn around, you can pretty much have a whole bunch of cards added to hand. Now also, since this card says if your life points are lower, you can also gain 500. It can also potentially trigger all your other aromage effects, so you might be able to get more draws, ability to bounce things back to your opponent's hand, just completely shut your opponent down in battle. This deck is very interesting. I really like it. I'm also using balance, so we can actually make use of the new cards, and we could put in more monsters, hence why I'm running a 22 card deck. And honestly, you could probably add more. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I'm trying to use balance. This lets me run 6 spells, 6 traps, and the rest of them are just monsters. And I will always have, or at least I should always have, a spell and a trap in my opening hand, because a thing you really want to start with is Aroma Gardening. This card's amazing. It basically says when you normal or special summon an aroma monster, pretty much on summon you get a 1,000 life point heal, which will trigger that monster's effect. So that means if you somehow normal summon your Jasmine or any of these cards, you get their activation on summoning. I really like that with Jasmine, because on my stream I think I came up with a weird little like loop, where if you use Aroma Gardening, the trap card Blessed Winds, which I'm running at 2, if you use Blessed Winds and constantly revive Jasmine, bringing her back and special summoning her on the field by paying 1,000 life points, you gain 1,000 life points from Aroma Gardening, and you gain the effect of a Jasmine, which means to draw. So if you lose Jasmine, you just revive her back, and it sets up a pretty much unstoppable loop, and that's kind of crazy, because you're always going to be getting draws, and your life points are breaking even, not including all the other effects that you're probably triggering. So yeah, it's kind of insane. This deck is pretty crazy. You can just draw so many cards. So obviously one card that's really good is Brio. If you're using Brio in this deck, it helps out so much, because you're pretty much going to be able to add like 3-4 cards per turn at times, per full turn. Your turn, your opponent's turn, with all the draws and stuff, with the searches of Humid Winds, with the draws of Jasmine, and so on and so forth. It can be pretty crazy. But as for what I'm running 1 copy Glow Up Bulb, 2 copies of Kananga, 3 copies of Jasmine. I boosted up Jasmine to 3. I was running her at 2 before, and I was like cutting down on the monsters, but then I was having issues with not drawing any single like aromage monster, and it triggered me. I was like, dude, I have like all the spells and traps in my hand, and I can't do anything because I don't have monsters. So I needed to boost up my monster lineup a little bit more. So now I'm running 3 copies of Jasmine, because she's amazing, because if you summon her with Aroma Gardening, you're just getting draws, and that's so good. So running 22 cards is not... It's not going to hurt you, because you have balance, so you're going to have a little bit of consistency with what you draw, unless you end up starting with Cosmic Cyclone, in which case I'm sorry. But Cosmic Cyclone's also pretty good, because it also lets you manipulate your life points, hit back row, which is also pretty nice, because sometimes it's good to banish back row, because Kananga can pretty much bounce your opponent's spells and traps to the hand, but sometimes it's really good to just get them off the field to begin with. That's why it's pretty good. So yeah, like I was saying, I was running 1 copy of Angelica. She's alright. She's pretty decent. I don't think I need to run her at multiple. You can if you don't have a Glow Up Bulb, but Glow Up Bulb is just, it's so good. If you have it in the grave, it just comes back, and it's just so good. But Angelica is also really nice. You can use her as a hand trap as well, just to trigger effects. For Rosemary in particular, just to protect yourself, which is really nice. I'm running 1 copy of Marjoram. Now, you could also run Bergamot, but I wanted to try Marjoram because she's a new support card, and she's actually pretty cool. I really like her just because of the Lightsworn matchup or whatever, because her specialty is that she banishes cards from your opponent's grave every time you heal. So it's kind of nice, because that means that you can banish up to the number of aromage monsters you have on the field, so you could basically just start banishing away their grave, and they can't do anything about it, and it's pretty nice. Unless they JD and blow up your whole board, in which case you're probably a little bit scared. But yeah. I mean, in those situations, it's best to have a Rosemary so you can just negate. But it depends. I'm running 2 copies of Rosemary, by the way. That one's pretty good. 1 copy of Cosmic, 3 copies of Gardening, and 2 copies of the Field Spell. Now, I didn't want to run 3 copies of Garden because this card is alright, but it's a bit power crap. Like, it's just a little bit slow. This card, though, Gardening is so good. Humid Winds, I'm cutting that down to 2. I was like, when I got my 4th copy of this, I was like, alright, let's bump up the cards in this deck. But you don't really want to have too many of these, because then they kind of brick. Because these cards are just kind of one-off, continuous, and there is no benefit to having multiple because they're all hard once per turn. So, yeah, there's no benefit to having multiple unless they, like, banish one of them or something. So, yeah, this is just so we can draw it easier. We have Wall of Thorns at 1. This card is actually really good. It's literally a Mirror Force if they attack you and you have plant monsters, which you always will. So that's cool. 1 copy of Dried Winds, which is actually a really spicy card. It can be really, really aggressive if your opponent's trying to set up a board in any way. You could basically say at any point with this deck, you could just heal, especially thanks to Blessed Winds over here, which is amazing. You can use Blessed Winds to constantly raise your life points whenever you want by 500, and that can trigger Dried Winds. Dried Winds' ability is to destroy a monster or face-up monster your opponent controls when you gain life points. And you don't even need to control one of these monsters. You can literally just have this face up, heal, pop. That's really, really good. But I'm running it at 1 because I feel like it's an okay tech, but I don't necessarily need it, but it's still a really good card. But there's the deck. As to the extra deck, I'm running 1 Black Rose, 1 Brio, 1 copy of Rosemary because we don't need multiple. Also, you can revive her from the grave for free with Blessed Winds, so that's really, really good. But 1 Splendid Rose. Splendid Rose is actually pretty cheeky, and I kind of like it. So pretty good right there. 1 copy of Archfiend's Call because, hey, no targeting is pretty nice. And 1 copy of Hastor because the level 4 Synchro. It's possible in this deck, so that's why. But whatever, that's pretty much the deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right in, and let's see how we do today. Alright, first up, we got Joey Wheeler. Oh my goodness, we got My Valentine. It's a literal lover's quarrel. Actually, we haven't seen Mai in the new version, so, or did we? No, from the movie. DSOD, yeah, she wasn't in it. My warrior buddies, by the way, what is that skill? Let's check it real quick. Level 4 Earth Warrior monsters. Oh, cool. So it's just a nice power up for warrior monsters. So that's what I'm gonna be expecting then. So is this hand good? We have unfortunately we started off with Cosmic. That's like the worst case scenario. I'm running Cosmic because it's really, really good to have in certain situations, but you don't want to start with it. This is the worst, probably, case scenario because you don't really want to start with Cosmic. Would have been much better if I started with the Field Spell or literally anything else. So he got his Red Eye Slash. Another thing I like about Marjoram is that she's super easy to summon. If I lose a monster by battle or whatever, she comes out, and that's awesome. So I can special summon her from the hand. And she gains life points, so I can literally banish things from the grave. And there is the Aroma Gardening that I want. Alright, so first things first, I'm just going to hit the back row. So, Cosmic Cyclone, I'm going to lower my life points a little bit. By the way, I didn't even tell you guys that the best part of Aroma Gardening, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, and they attack you, they declare an attack, you get a free summon from the deck. And that's so good. That is absolutely amazing. Dude, this deck can search so much. It's absolutely so good. So, oh no, they summoned Red Eyes. What are we to do? Alright, dude, I'm not scared. I'm actually not scared. We have a pretty decent setup. Let's go ahead and activate our Gardening. So, Garden. There we go. Oh. He's got something. He's got something. I feel like it's that Red Eyes trap. It could be. Either that or he's got a Cosmic as well. And I mean, that would suck. That would potentially not be cool. But we do have Blessed Winds. Blessed Winds is amazing. It's just so good. I think he's reading my card right now to see if he wants to banish it. But okay, fair enough. We got Blessed Winds. And I'm going to go ahead and get my normal summon. So, Rosemary, get out here. Gardening. Give me my nice heal. Put me back to 4,000. And I think that's what's cool about this deck. It's normally with aromages, you always wanted to have your life points higher so you can get your effects. In this particular build, thanks to Aroma Gardening, it doesn't matter if your life points are lower, because now the deck can actually do stuff when your life points are lower. So I like that, dude. I really do. So let's go ahead and put Red Eye Slash in defense, because sure, why not, dude? I'm targeting you. Are you gonna touch me? Are you gonna do anything? I don't think so, man. It's not like I'm gonna battle this turn either way. I think I'm fine. If I need to, I could use Bless Winds, send Marjoram away. Oh, a Lance. That was pointless. Okay. Alright, man. Oh, watch out, guys. This guy's a big shot. He got these expensive cards. I don't know what he did. I don't know why he did that. I can't really do much else. He probably thought I was going to extend, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and end right now. No need to battle, no need to do anything. I'm going to end. I do have Blessed Wind, so I do have a potential activation. I honestly kind of want to use... we'll see, actually. Oh, do you want to pull off a fusion right now, my dude? Are you going to pull off a fusion? My dude? Alright, let's see. Oh, he's battling with Hex Sealed. Okay. Alright, man, calm down. This guy's a true memer right now. Alright, he can go ahead and attack. He can go ahead and equip. That's fine. I might want to lose Rosemary. Also, this will lower my life points. So, Bless Winds? Not yet. Not yet. Alright, perfect. So, there we go. That has lowered my life points. Now I can summon Marjoram. Marjoram will banish a thing, but it's a bit late because they already got their Buster Blader, so that's fine. I'll banish what it doesn't matter, dude. I'll just banish this. Why not, dude? Alright, so now they can go ahead and try to hit her. I could now use Aroma Gardening. Perfect. Perfect. Free summon from the deck. I think I'd rather go Jasmine. Jasmine, get me a draw. That's way safer. So, Gardening. Give me that heal, boy. Alright, so now on summon, getting that 1,000. Jasmine gives me a draw. That's beautiful. And so, hey, you want to go ahead and take her out? That's fine, man. My life points are higher. I won't take any damage. Bless Winds will now... I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. Use the effect now. Let's go ahead and say this one to just get a free monster back from the grave. I probably should have waited, actually. Probably should have waited, because that way... now I am going to take damage, but I don't know. I just wanted to use Bless Winds. So I'm still getting acquainted with this deck. I will take some damage, but that's perfect because now Aroma Gardening will activate if I need it to activate. Also, they left their Dark Hexial Fusion in attack position or for no reason. So that's a thing. Aroma Garden is a thing now, so let's go ahead and get that activated. Let's also summon our Rosemary real quick. I want to use this right now. So Aroma Gardening, activate. Let's go ahead and get a heal, and let's banish, and let's send stuff to the grave. I want to see if we can banish Buster Blader, so... Target you. Marjoram. Banish. Ah, rip. It was too slow. Alright, so fair enough. Doesn't matter. I really want Red Eyes. Oh, yeah, and it chain locked you, so that's unfortunate, Red Eyes. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Now we can use this, and we can eventually power over Red Eyes. So, not bad. Also, if we really want to, we can use Bless Winds to send some stuff away. But I'm probably going to use this just to be able to be extra flexy and just have way more power. Pretty much ruin my opponent's chances of even being able to fight. So, I could basically say, hey, look at this. No effects. Does that mean Red Eyes does not get a summon? It might. Yeah, it doesn't. Which is kind of hilarious to me. So, bam. Take the Red Eyes out, too. I don't want you fusing. I don't want you doing anything. Oh, my goodness, dude. We're gaining so much advantage. Alright. I could have used Bless Winds, to be honest. I could have used it to send away Jasmine, which probably would have been a smart move. Put her in the grave. Then the next turn, I pay 1,000, bring her back, get a free draw. That would have been amazing. That would have been so good. But unfortunately, my brain is not big enough yet. Okay, my life points are higher, so I do take no battle damage, I believe. Destroy my battle. Hold on. What is the thing? Life points are higher, you take no battle damage. I think that's an effect damage thing, so... Wait, does that say battle damage? Oh, they're actually summoning. Cool. Alright, man, that's fantastic. You know what this means? They have that guy. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of down to try to trigger an effect, but at the same time, nah, I'm fine. It's not like I'll take any damage, so go ahead and attack whoever you want. Attack over whoever, man. I'm not taking any damage. It's not piercing. It's nothing, dude. And if he kills Jasmine, I bring her back. and I get free draws and heals and everything. So yeah, all I have to do is destroy Dark Cavalry basically. So not bad. Alrighty then. Oh no, you killed her. Now I just gain life points, and I gain draws, and I gain the effect of switch you to defense, possibly a discard, which is kind of what I want. I want you to put your stuff in the grave. I can also technically revive Marjoram, and Marjoram will get an effect on summon. So, ooh, they got rid of their double cyclone. So, negating Rosemary, that's fine. Remember, we don't care. Ooh, we top deck like a god right now, actually. So that's really, really nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bless Winds real quick. And I'm just going to show my opponent that I'm going to just flex on them a little bit harder than usual by going Marjoram. Or, oh, you know what I can do even harder? I'll summon Rosemary. No, dude, I don't think... it doesn't matter. I have a way out no matter what. But I'm going to go for Marjoram, dude. Because I want the heal, I want the banishing. So let's go ahead and banish this one and that one. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Actually, instead of banishing Red Eyes, let's banish all the warriors. Since I know they probably don't have that many warrior targets. And that is a spellcaster, so nice. So draw, we drew Kananga. That's not really, I don't really care. Now I'm going to go ahead and set this card. Yeah. I do have a way out right now, and I mainly want to switch you to defense. For that, I'm going to play this. I'm going to go, bam. Oh, that 20 seconds. This is what happens when I play a new deck, so this is just what's going to happen. Also, because I'm talking about it. Aroma Gardening is now going to give me the heal, the draw, the banish. Oh, man, it's pretty good right now, dude. So let's go ahead and switch you to defense. You can't negate. You can't do anything. I can banish, so let's go ahead and banish those 3. Oh, absolutely destroyed. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Their stuff is now bullied. I get to power up right now. Do we have lethal? Not yet, so let's go ahead and battle. Alright. Oh, wait, what am I doing? That one's... dude, it's the timer. I swear, it's the timer. It's the timer. I don't know, dude. See? I am trying to, like, move things faster, and I make misplays. Because I have, like, 2 seconds. So now I didn't get to deal damage, so that's unfortunate. But if I really want... Actually, I'm going to set off. I'm going to toggle off. I don't want to use anything. If they want to destroy stuff, go ahead. Hit me however you want. I'm feeling safe, but yeah, it didn't matter because they quit. Dude, all they had to do was play a little bit longer, and I probably would have timed out. So, as you can see, deck is pretty spicy. Let's see if we can get one more game. Alright, and last up, we got Ishizu over here. I don't know. My first duel was a little bit long, so I'm going to be cutting it down. So if it looks a little bit choppy for you guys, like me just cutting about the duel a bit, that's because it was too long. There was a lot to talk about with the deck, a lot about the combos and everything, so yeah. Oh man, Humid wins is a really, really good card to start with, because I'm going to be getting searches and everything like crazy. I have Aroma Garden, so that's really, really nice. Now I can go ahead and summon Kananga, and I will use this just to raise my life points, because that would make my Kananga, make my opponents lose attack and whatever. So that's pretty good. Now on my opponent's turn, I can use Humid Winds. I want to see what they're using first before I go for the search yet, though. So let's see. Setting a card. Cool. That's all? Alright, I'm going to go for the search. So, use the effect now. Let's go ahead and pay 1,000. No, not that one. This one. Pay 1,000. I'm going to go ahead and add probably a Jasmine. So I'm going to add Jasmine. I'm going to toggle on real quick, and I'm going to use the effect of this once again real fast, because my life points are lower, to bounce that back row back to their hand. So, oof. Obliterated, dude. Alright, so that was pretty nice. Now let's draw. We drew the Marjoram, which she's pretty good. She's pretty nice, dude. I like her. I'm going to go ahead and get another search. So, bam. I think, who do I want right now? I could go pure beatdown and go Rosemary. I might have lethal if I attack with both of these. So, I'm going to add Rosemary right now. Feeling pretty good with this Rosemary. So, that's pretty cool. I think I want to use... Whose ability do I want to use? I think I want to go for this right off the bat, because I gotta wait. Actually, is my life points gonna be higher? Nah, they're gonna be even at most. Yeah, even Angelica can't really do much to help me raise the life points. So best I can do is probably just summon Rosemary and then just attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this real quick. Yeah, normally I would wait a little bit, but nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get her out here, and I think that's lethal. Ooh, fast games. Fast games, I swear, dude. Super fast. Unstoppable. No Karibos, no Kiteroid. You can't stop me, my dude. Oh, did you see that? That's pretty nice. Alright, so, by the way, let's see. Does Rosemary straight up stop Kiteroid? If a plant monster you control attacks, your opponent cannot activate monster effects. Yeah, that stops Kiteroid. So as you can see, the deck can be pretty strong, pretty good at OTKing. The first game showed off everything that you need to know about the deck for the most part. Didn't get to show off humid wind or dried winds. That card is also pretty crazy, but you guys can build the deck and test it out yourself. But that's pretty much that. Alright, and in conclusion, the deck is pretty strong. I really, really like Aromages and how they play now. I do feel like they might be, I don't know, I still feel like they're lacking a little bit of power, but that's just because they have so many things to make up for that lack of power, then they can just bounce your opponent's cards back, switch them to defense. So they don't really need, for example, what's his name, Bergamot? They don't need Bergamot to be like 4,000, 5,000 attack when it doesn't matter what your opponents have, because it's going to get switched to defense, it's going to get bounced back to the hand, it's going to get pretty much wrecked by some of my synchros. So yeah, as you can see, the deck is pretty spicy. You can feel free to switch around the order of cards, but the deck is really strong. I think it might actually have some potential with meta, because it's so good at activating on your opponent's turn, and that usually makes a deck really high tier. But whatever, that's pretty much that. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed, go and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.